One thing that I hate is when guys try to control the dressing of their girlfriends. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing a very juicy Q&A. So a while back I asked some of you guys to ask me some questions on my Ask FM and on my Instagram, and I got a ton of response. So today I'm finally doing a Q&A to answer all these questions. Okay, so the first question is, how do you manage your partner's request for nudes when you're in an LDR? I don't feel comfortable, but at the same time I do not want to disappoint my partner. Firstly, I think that sending nudes is a very personal thing to do, and you should never do something that you're not comfortable with. So if I were you, I would let my partner know that I'm not comfortable with sending nudes, or I might start off with something a little milder so that, you know, I can kind of like ease myself into the situation. Something milder would include like pictures of myself in lingerie, or something cute. Maybe start off by showing a little part of my body instead of like the whole thing. I would suggest that if you send nudes, please do not take your face, because that is an international rule and every girl should know that. But yeah, take it one step at a time. I actually think that it's really sweet if your partner still wants to see you nude. After all, he's overseas, and the fact that he's still into you, it's a good thing, it's a positive thing, because I think it's just normal for guys to wanna, you know, look at their girlfriend. Also, if you're not comfortable with sending nudes, I think you and your partner can explore certain ways that you still can spice things up, even though you're like in a long distance relationship, or if you're not gonna see each other for a long time. There are a few things that you can do to still kind of have that intimacy with your partner. So go Google and check it out. I'm not gonna mention it on YouTube, but yes, go figure that out yourself. Second question is, do you ever feel pressured when you get into a relationship? We do so much to get into a relationship, and then when we are finally in one, we start to think if we made the right choice or whether our freedom is gone forever. Being in a relationship does not mean that your freedom is gone forever. If anyone is in a relationship that makes them feel this way, it is not right. Okay, I feel like when you're in a relationship, you and your partner should still be able to do things that you want. So for example, things like drinking with your friends should be okay. It doesn't mean like, oh, once you're in a relationship you cannot go out drinking, you cannot go out clubbing. I think that is like freaking ridiculous. And also, one thing that I hate is when guys try to control the dressing of their girlfriends. I mean, I am a victim of this, and I have had partners that told me that they didn't like my dressing, or they wouldn't feel comfortable if I wore a certain thing out. I think that it's not right in a relationship. I think that you should still be able to be who you want to be, even though you have someone in your life. However, the one thing that I gotta say is that there are things that will change, and that is like priorities. Definitely, once you're in a relationship with someone, you have to prioritize them, you have to include them in your day, and that is something that you have to change in terms of scheduling, in terms of managing your time. But I feel like other than that, you should still be able to keep a good balance with your friends, with your family, with everything, and it should not feel pressurizing to be with them. The third question is, what's the worst way an ex broke up with you? To be honest, there was this one guy, he broke up with me via text message. I can't really remember what happened because it was like a super long time ago, but all I remember was that he sent me this super long text, and then he was like, I'm out, that's it, and then he just went like MIA. Oh well. The fourth question is, are you the kind of girl who will want to see your partner every day, assuming that you are not living together? I am that kind of girl, but my boyfriend isn't. How do I deal with something like this? Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I am clingy AF, and yes, I am the kind of girl that can see my partner every day, but if he doesn't want to, I can live with it. I think it's really normal if you want to see your partner every day. If your partner happens to be someone who needs some space, talk to them about it and kind of like work out a schedule and find out what you're comfortable with. I think it's important for both people to feel like satisfied in the relationship. You should be able to feel like you have enough love, and he should be able to feel like he has enough space, vice versa. Communication is really important, so you and your partner really need to work it out. One thing that I gotta say is that I realized that when I'm with someone that I'm really happy with, I will want to spend a lot of time with them naturally. So if your boyfriend doesn't want to see you, or if you don't want to see your boyfriend, I think in some cases you need to ask yourself if that person is suitable for you. Not everyone is like that. There are people who don't see each other regularly and are happy together, but there are certain cases where people tend to not want to meet their partner because, you know, they're unhappy and like because of friend issues. And if that's the case for you, you really have to go and sort it out and, you know, make sure that everything is all good. The fifth question is it true that most girls prefer dating someone older? Personally, for me, I need to date someone older. I have never tried dating someone younger than me, but I know what I want, and I think that's really important when it comes to looking for your partner. I really need older guys because of my lifestyle, because they understand the things that I do, and it's just easier to kind of like be around them and be in a relationship with someone who is like, you know, been there, done that, and someone who is emotionally secure and financially stable. It's a very personal and individual decision, but I do think that girls want to date older guys because they are more mature and they just handle like conflicts, they handle a lot of things differently. In most cases, older guys can handle their ego and temper a lot better. Based on personal experience, I feel like the older you get, the more you can control your temper and anger. Some of the guys that I've dated who are like 2-3 years older than me, they like explode at every single damn thing. But when I dated guys that are slightly older, and slightly older I mean like 8-10 years older than me, I realized that yes, they still get annoyed at you, but they can control it and they can handle the whole situation better, and they do not like flare up at you and it becomes like a freaking shouting battle. But yeah, so I really think it's up to your own preference, but definitely majority of the girls prefer someone older. Okay, so the last question is, have you ever been single for so long that you started to not want to be in a relationship with anyone because you're so used to being alone? What are your thoughts on this? So personally, I've not felt that way, but I know people that do, and when I speak to them, I realize after being alone for so long, they find it really hard to like kind of bring someone into their life, to kind of care about the feelings of another person because they have not done it in such a long time. However, I feel that the reason why they can't do that is because they have not met the right person. To me, I think caring is very natural. When you meet someone that you want to care about them, you think about their feelings, you are considerate about their emotions, and you just want them to be a part of your life. I feel like the right person will definitely change your perspective, and this is something that should come super naturally. It shouldn't be forced, it shouldn't be like kind of like engineered in a weird way. You shouldn't feel like you need to force yourself to care about someone. So if any one of you are feeling this way, I hope it comes naturally to you. So just take it slow, just meet as many people, be open-minded, do not lock yourself up, continue to meet new people, new friends, and then hopefully someday someone will come along to like sweep you off your feet and come into your life. Okay guys, so that wraps up the Q&A. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, do not forget to turn on the notifications if you want to be notified whenever I post a video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day or night wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah.